Hello everybody and welcome back to Terraform Plays City Skylines, building St. Vista. So today in this episode what we're going to be doing is we're going to start working on St. Vista Beach. But before we really start doing that, we got to work on some infrastructure. And so what I'm doing right here is I'm just building out some more infrastructure to support some commercial and some office space in the area for the beach and all the leisure that I'm going to put in this area. We're also going to have to start working on some of the transportation as well. Like we're going to have to lay down some metro lines and metro stations and bus lines and whatnot. And I kind of have an idea of how I want the transportation system to go on throughout this part of the city, which I think I'm going to call from now on St. Vista Bay. And this will be the whole Bay area will be St. Vista Bay. So, like I said, we're just laying out some commercial and some office space with plenty of nice parks and whatnot. And in this part, we're going to start laying out the metro. So my main metro station is going to be an asset that's based off the Louvre Pyramid that's in France. And this is a multi-station asset, and it's by a guy named Loki, and I'll have a link for that asset in the description. You do need the multi-station, oh wait, I'm sorry, the multi-track station enabler mod, and I'll also have a link for that in the description as well. You can see me kind of fumbling how to place this thing. I had to go back to the Steam Workshop and figure out how to do it. I fixed it off camera, so no big deals. But so what I'm doing right here is at each of the main touristy areas or hubs, I would say, I'm laying out taxis, and then right here I am laying out bus lines for each station. So like each metro station is going to have its own bus line, and you know they'll be like, you'll get off the metro and you can hop on a bus and take that bus to a specific district or an area that metro station services. So I think this will really help emphasize the use of the metro to get around the city, and then to travel locally you'll use the buses. So right here I'm just doing a little detail work on a little plaza in the city center, and now I want to add a little pizzazz. So I've grabbed the Apostle Paul's Church, and this is a real church located in Germany. It's a neo-Gothic church, and it was completed in 1894, and this is just a really pretty asset. This is by a Steam user named Jin, and this person did just an amazing job on the asset. And I think this just adds like a nice detail accent to the city center, which just looks really good in that time lapse. So now we're getting back towards the beachy side of things. So like I said previously when we first started the video, I was putting in a lot of commercial and a lot of offices, and those things required higher education. So in order to accommodate that education, we're going to build St. Vista University, and I'm just doing a lot of detail work. I got a modern university from the Steam Workshop, and I'm just putting, there's going to be a lot of sports teams for this university. So I have a football field, baseball field, soccer field, so on and so forth. And I'm just doing some detail work to make it look nice and pretty and beautiful. The Prop Anarchy mod is just really cool, because you can just do really cool things with making your city look really nice, like adding in benches and fences, getting really decorative with the foliage. Just really cool. I mean, I kind of think of it like, I don't know if you've had a grandfather or an uncle that had a room with a model train set that took up the whole room, and they had a whole landscape and everything. That's kind of like the same feeling that I get with this game, except that it doesn't take up a whole room and my wife's not yelling at me about the whole room. But yeah, so there's St. Vista University. It's pretty much complete. I have little cinematic of us flying into it, so we could get a good little look of it. It turned out pretty nice. Real nice. Alright, so now we're actually getting to St. Vista Beach and St. Vista Square. So St. Vista Square is going to be the leisure part of the beach, and this is, you know, where your clubs and your restaurants and your, you know, and your nightlife is going to happen for the beach. Where St. Vista Beach is going to be your hotels and your surf shops and your souvenir shops and whatnot. But one thing is, I really did not want to have like wasted space in this area, so you're going to see a lot of detail work filling in these areas and making giant plazas with wasted space and whatnot, and putting in parks. So, you know, I put in a lot of like ploppable parks, but then I also use the Prop Anarchy mod to build a lot of like just custom parks. I mean, they won't really help towards leisure at all, but I have so many beaches and whatnot going throughout the area that, you know, I'm not really too worried about the leisure for the area. So here you go. I'm just doing out some zoning and whatnot, and I'm just, you know, like I said, just gonna put a lot of parks and make this a really nice area, and because I don't have a lot of people yet, but I want to have a lot of commercials. So in order to do that, I got to make that commercial very enticing for everybody to come down. So I put piers, fishing docks, marinas. I found like a really cool asset for like a beach resort, skate parks, all that fun stuff. So I'm just going to let the music come in a little louder now, and let's just take a little peek at this and watch how this develops, because it is kind of cool, and it's a lot of the same thing over and over again. You know, building out the plazas and the large parks, and just, you know, not really having a lot of wasted space. So let's just kick back and enjoy for a minute. Alright, so we're coming up kind of close to the end of of this time lapse of building St. Vista Beach, and I just wanted to, you know, comment a couple of things about like my technique on building these large plazas and whatnot. If you've noticed, and I'm sure you have, me laying down the footpaths first and then laying the tiles on top of it. That just allows the pedestrians to walk through the area. And right here you just see me adding some foliage to the area. You know, it just adds so much life when you put in those little details. And you know, as you can see, the people just running around on those footpaths that I have underneath the tiles. Cool little trick. I'm sure most of you guys already know that. And I'm sure you guys love plopping down trees just like I love plopping down trees. I think it's one of the, you know, it's a city builder, but I really do like doing the landscaping and you know, some of the finer details to this game. I think it was like an unintentional feature that Colossal Order did, and Paradox and whatnot. Good job, GG guys. You guys made a fantastic game. There's, you know, just lots and lots of enjoyment out of it. But yeah, so we're just finishing up and, you know, adding lights, which is another good thing. This is a new asset. Some of the with the latest update, the little lighthouse thing. I kind of tore it down because it didn't really look good. But you know, just filling in those blank spaces, you know, with anything, foliage, rocks, parking lots. You know, it just adds life and gives purpose to the area. I mean, if you would, I mean, I guess in real life, you know, there are vacant lots and whatnot, but you know, this ain't real life. This is St. Vista Beach, and it's beautiful. But again, just more tiling and whatnot. It just looks really, really good, and it's really like almost therapeutic, you know, doing this kind of stuff. Recording and whatnot, it's a little tough for me, you know, public speaking and whatnot. But the actual playing the game is like super, super therapeutic. Right here I'm building like a little parking lot and like a little like public restroom changing area place, and it's gonna have like a little fountains and like a little gift shop and like a little like some food trucks or whatever. And I think it turned out pretty good. Like in rural beaches, I don't know if it is like where you are, but like I live in the southeast United States, and you go down to the Gulf Coast and there's like one public restroom for like 3 miles, 4 miles worth of beach, and you're like, dude, come on, man, you have more public restrooms. So I have a couple of these. There's like 3 different ones along this strip. But yeah, I think it turned out really well. Guys, please, if you guys have any suggestions or any comments, you know, I'm really, really open to that stuff. Just leave it down in the comment section down below. And if this is like the first time you guys have seen me, please subscribe. And I'm not really too super fast at putting these videos out, but you know, videos will come out. It's just, you know, I'm working a lot, and, you know, family and whatnot. But I really just love this game, and I really just want to like show you know, what can be done with this game. So if you like the aesthetic piece of this, you know, please subscribe, and again, leave me any comments, feedback that you have. I'm, you know, very open to it. And thank you guys for watching. I'm just going to finish up here with a couple little cinematics of what we did in a little first-person action. And you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next episode. All right, bye-bye now.